matchup. As our opening contest this second half is for the World Wrestling Grand Prix Women's Championship. Matchup is for the World Wrestling Grand Prix Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Westchester, Pennsylvania, Wrestling's Angel, Notorious Mimi. And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by Samuel. From Kingston, Pennsylvania, she is the World Wrestling Grand Prix Women's Champion, Valerie Verman.
Glassboro, New Jersey at Rowan University. Welcome back to wRAHstlemania. Having us a title match here for the World Wrestling Grand Prix Championship. It is Valerie Verman, the defending champion, against Notorious Mimi. Notorious Mimi, of course, known for wrestling in NXT and AEW, has been all over the place. A two-time Monster Factory Tag Team Champion, two-time Monster Factory Women's Champion, 244 on the PWI Top 500. A lot of experience, a lot of great experience here from Mimi, and is going to give Valerie Verman. I agree with that last name.
You forgot to say, Steph, by the way, the champion, the WWGP champion.
The champion
Valerie.
indeed. Samuel at the corner here, of course, probably will help Valerie at some point as Valerie.
Hey, why did they take the phone away?
Well, I'm glad they took the phone.
What's wrong?
What does she need to take a selfie
okay?
for? It's a match. It's a wrestling match. You don't need to take a selfie before a wrestling match.
Gotta make sure that she's okay, you know?
Not to mention, if I see one more duck face in my life, I'm gonna flip. Notorious Mimi comes in with a lot of great experience. Trains at the Monster Factory local here. We're in Glassboro, New Jersey. The Monster Factory located in Paulsboro, New Jersey. One of the greatest schools in the country. She gets her phone back. You know, this is what the problem with iPad kids is. They just can't let go of that that phone.
Well, actually,
Look
it's
at this.
called championship advantage, and Valerie is using her championship advantage to the most. She's taking a selfie with the nice referee, and then Notorious Mimi just gets out of the way. Like, this is a championship selfie only.
A
Please.
battle of the selfies here between these two. This is exactly what happens when you give kids iPads way too young. Valerie Verman, of course, getting the boos from the crowd. Interfering with Samwell's match is the only reason that he won. And Valerie Verman, like a bug, scutters out of the ring.
Well, I don't know about
like
a
a
bug.
bug.
I say a strategy of taking her time. Once again, Seth, this is championship advantage. She's using her championship advantage to the best. And if she wants to take this match slowly, she has every right to take it slowly. Why not?
Not surprising why she's held on to this championship so long. As she's had a lot of help from Samwell and is really not eager to lock up with Notorious Mimi because she knows Mimi is game. This is one of the best wrestlers in the world right here.
Oh, look at this. Now, this is what you called, what did the kids say online? W boyfriend? W significant other? That's a big W right there.
You know what I call this?
Oh, no.
There we go. We get right into the matchup here, but drags her hair back into the floor.
Yeah, you do not interrupt kissing
This is
time.
going to make me sick.
No,
it's
this
going
is
to make me
perfect.
sick.
Look at that. She can do two things at one time.
This is going to make me sick if I see them kiss one more time. A big old chop to the chest by Valerie. That was another big chop from Valerie.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. That was a
Blowing
nice shot
kisses
from
to
our
the
champion.
crowd. Back elbow missed. Mimi misses the overhand chop. Valerie, like a bug, yet again crawling out of that ring as fast as she can. And Mimi's on the move. She's hunting her down.
Watch out, champ. Watch out. Ah, look at that.
Oh, and
W
Samwell
boyfriend
gets
once
in the
again.
way.
W
Puts his
boyfriend.
hands on a woman.
Oh,
Why? But
my
Mimi,
goodness.
smarter than her here. Gets out of the way of that back elbow. She saw it coming into a shoulder tackle, and the crowd goes wild here. A cartwheel into a spinning back kick into the knee, into the leg sweep. What a combo, and a leg drop into the pin. 1, 2. That's a kick out of 2.
What a kick out. Now, you do have a point. Mimi definitely has the advantage when it comes to experience. Valerie's best choice is, like I brought up earlier, using your championship advantage and trying to take your time and do not let Mimi go on the offense as she is right now.
Notorious Mimi was a finals participant in last year's Lisa Marie Veron Invitational and competed in the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament in 2022. Here's a replay of this insane combo from Mimi. Into the knee, the leg sweep into the pin, and Mimi's got control of this match.
Oh, nice reversal by our champion.
Blocks it, returns a chop as a receipt, kicks her right in the stomach, over and over again, trying to do damage to the ribs here. And a dirty kick to the gut there.
It's not a
Now
good look
Valerie
for the champ.
is
Quick pin.
reeling here. Here's a pin. And a kick out of 2. Now Notorious Mimi building up some momentum here as Samwell consults his girl, Valerie, here. After she helped him gain a victory here, will he try to do the same for Mimi?
And what another save.
As he yanks. He's not even in the match, Wayne. He's not even in the match. Sit down.
Beautiful. That is called love in professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
Wayne Comic
Perfect
just
example.
he stood up for that to get a standing ovation.
Oh, watch out,
Into
Samwell.
the body splash. Samwell
Yikes.
gets what he deserved. The angel wings helping her get a little bit of extra vertical here, but Valerie Verman puts her right into the ring post. Irish whips her right into the other ring post too.
That's what happens. You celebrate too much without being a champion. That's the no-go here. And
I wonder how many inches of vertical Notorious Mimi gets with the wings on as opposed to the wings off. Now Valerie Verman back into the ring.
Quick pin.
Taunts the crowd, then gets the pin.
Another
Gotta
2
get
count.
right on that pin. Now Valerie just hammering elbows into the face of Notorious Mimi, who again has extensive experience in the sport. Been all over the world from Westchester, Pennsylvania. Valerie was actually a Kings of New York semi-finalist as well, into the back body drop. Notorious Mimi.
Quick pin.
Goes for the pin, 2.
On top of that, you can't forget about her 195-day reign as the World Dominance Wrestling Alliance champion.
Unfortunately, you can't. I would love to forget it. Love to forget anything Valerie does. How she cheats to win all the time.
Oh, stop it. It's not cheating. It's called strategizing. Jeez. Nice
It's a
headlock
headlock
here by our champion.
Nice headlock into a reversal into a pin. And now a big boot to Notorious Mimi. And Samwell clapping, of course. He's very much loving what he's seeing here from Valerie as Mimi struggles to get any control of this matchup. Breaks the hold into a couple chops, ducks under the punch, pushes her into the rope.
Watch out!
A big boot to the gut, blocked.
DDT!
Into a DDT into the center of the ring. And Valerie feels like she's got this match.
Let's go home,
for the cover.
champ.
1, 2. And a kick out of 2.
Valerie's a little dazed and confused right there, trying to figure out what does she have to do to get rid of Notorious Mimi.
Valerie Verman, a.k.a. the prima donna princess here with a spinning back kick onto the turnbuckle here. And another spinning back kick. Blowing kisses to the crowd. Can't imagine anybody wants anything to do with that. They do a roll up here. 1, 2. That's a kick out of 2.
Close.
Into another DDT.
DDT.
Valerie's taking her time with these pins. Can't say that's a good idea.
Something I can't agree with you. She cannot give Notorious Mimi no time at all to catch a breather.
Valerie Verman again, and a very accurate last name for the
Well, I like the Vermin part, darn it.
Well, of course you do, Wayne.
I think that's
Of course
a great
you do.
nickname.
Of course you
Vermin
do.
can mean anything. I'm a vermin in the ring. I'm a vermin on the mic. I'm just that darn good. They have to call me a vermin as she takes a chop right to the chest.
And Mimi's putting away those talks there. Right into the corner, face into the corner. Valerie rushing, back elbow to Valerie by Mimi. Another boot to Valerie. Valerie's running into that brick wall. She does it a third time, runs into a Hurricanrana. Ooh! But uses the Hurricanrana to slam her head into the turnbuckle.
Okay, that was smart. I can't hate on that. That'll be the only thing I don't hate on from Notorious Mimi.
And now Mimi goes to the top rope here. Valerie using the ref. And here comes Samwell.
Look at that smart Samwell.
Of course.
He's just that darn good.
He's not good. He's not even in the match. And a superplex by Valerie Verman.
Beautiful superplex.
A disgusting superplex.
Can our champion take advantage after doing that superplex? That took out a lot of energy out of both of the competitors.
You hate to see somebody who works as hard as Mimi get this match taken away for them.
Here comes the pin.
1, 2. Kicks out at 2.
Come on.
Despite the adversity here that Samwell is providing for Mimi, Mimi still fighting, still in this matchup. Samwell and Valerie a little upset because they thought they had this match won.
And just like I was saying, Valerie just got to dominate. And I feel as though she's been dominating throughout this whole match.
Valerie certainly enjoying the control of this match is going her way. The momentum is in her way as she just shoves Mimi's head off the ropes here and into a fireman's carry here. Mimi going for the fireman's carry slam here. Little Samoan drop action as the crowd feeling the comeback here. Mimi knows she can win this match here.
As they
Again,
trade blows.
the experience that Mimi has here, she is a game opponent for anybody, can win in many different ways. Showing it off here with a bit of striking to the chest, but Valerie just puts an end to it. Gets a knee to the gut there, stops her right in her tracks. And another kind of neck breaker there.
Oh, watch
Mimi
out, champ.
knips
Turn around,
up,
champ.
And Valerie has no idea.
Uh-oh.
A big old shot to the chest.
My
a
goodness.
big boom. And a clothesline. Into a face buster.
Here comes Mimi. It's not looking good for the champion
And now
right
Mimi's
now.
fired up here. Mimi is fired up. Can't say I don't blame her with of course, the attempts from Samuel to get involved in this matchup. Mimi looking to put her away here.
Multiple
Kick
big
right
boots.
to the head.
Yikes. It's not looking good for Valerie.
And one more boot to the face in the corner.
It's not looking good for our champion right now.
Now
All momentum
Mimi.
is gone. As there goes Samuel coming up, and Mimi catches him this time.
And now Valerie, of course, taking advantage, but she's pushed off into a body splat from Mimi. One, two.
New champion!
And a
kicked
kick out at 2.
And that's what I like to see. Our champion who's
That was a
willing
kick out,
to
ladies and
not
gentlemen. That was a
go
kick out.
down.
A kick out at 2, right before 3. Here's the replay here. You can see the kick out from the body splash. Very close here. Watch. 1, 2. Kicks out right in time.
As me, oh, with a
Back to the
reversal.
action in here. Into a reverse DDT. Cuts it with an elbow drop.
To keep the title.
1, 2. Kicks out at 2.
And you got to think about it. You know, Valerie, she has to pull another trick out of the hat to be able to get this impressive title defense win against such a veteran like Mimi herself.
And I'd argue that that might be the only way she can win here.
We got both of them giving out their best blows. I've never seen Valerie wrestle
Now
this
into a
aggressive before.
pedigree here.
There's no way she does the pedigree, right, Seth?
Works out of it. Now puts her into the second rope. What's going on here? Little 619. Dialing up the area code here.
No
Into
way.
a backdrop, but Samuel
Samuel gets
gets
the
involved in
rejection.
the match. He's not even in the
You want to
match.
talk about boyfriend of the year? I'm giving it to the Wonder Boy.
And he lays his hands on a woman. What? And he eats a face buster.
Boyfriend of the year.
Valerie gets up right behind
Boyfriend of
Mimi.
the year.
Kick to the gut. And here's a pedigree.
Pedigree
Valerie takes advantage.
to retain.
1, 2, 3. And I gotta say, that just made me throw up in my mouth a little bit.
Women's champion, Valerie Verman.
Now that's how you defend a title, ladies and gentlemen.
Valerie Verman retains her World Wrestling Grand Prix Championship because of Samuel. Only because of Samuel.
Well, as champion, you know, you got to do whatever you can to get that win. And Valerie and her lovely significant other willing to do anything.
Here's the thing that he can do.
Okay, talk to me.
How about win a match? Clean. How about do it clean? How about that? You do what you can, you win a match clean. How about that?
I will not comment on that.
Yeah, you won't.
I'm not going to comment on that because I don't have to comment on
Dang
that.
right you won't.
I'm not going to comment on it.
Dang
Nope.
right you won't. You know, all things considered, even though it was a disgusting end to this match, it was a great matchup between two game opponents. And Valerie Verman proving why